Hello everyone, this is our February 2018 tarot for Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Northern Node, Venus, whatever planetary position you understand, you can interpret the messages for that. Let's see what is the word of clarity that comes out for us today. Okay, protection. Let's see what the underlying word at the bottom of the deck that's feeding this protection energy. Pretending. Pretending also has written on it, imagination, referring to the imagination as a tool of humans to express their magical abilities. So I feel that something you've been creating, manifesting through your visualization, through your dreams, through your intuition, Cancer, you are at a place where there's some protection around you. So I feel that some people are exiting your life and others are entering your life. Some situations are being left behind. This is all a protection. You decided that you wanted something to happen in your life, and so part of the steps of making that happen is removing the things that don't hold a role in that new manifested reality for you. So let's see what the good tarot messages come out for you for Cancer for February 2018. We have the Seven of Earth, the Four of Air, and the Queen of Fire. So I feel like you're really looking at a situation that you've been waiting on something to happen. You've been waiting for an opportunity. And so you know that while it's not time to take the action, you're looking at what you did to get to this place now. And you're really opening up to more ideas to see. And when I say opening up to more ideas, I feel like you're doing your meditation, you're connecting to the love source God energy, or your ancestors or your angels, guides, whatever that is for you, whatever you decided to call that for in your life. And it is love source God energy there, helping to gain some mental stability about where you're at in relation to where you're going. So what that means for you is you're really like, while you're waiting, you're looking at, well, I did all this stuff and look at all I've accomplished already. And you're really sitting with the energy of what you've already accomplished and how that's a big factor in where you're taking your life. I feel that for you, what will benefit you as well in this, what you're working on, is to look at the similarities between where you are and where you are headed. When you accomplish that, how is that place, that situation, so similar to where you're at already? Because there are similarities. And so what are those similarities? Are you still working the same, earning your income the same way? Is your income still the same? Do you still eat certain types of food? Do you still wear certain colors? Do you still have certain people in your life? Rather than looking at how far it is from here to there, you're at this place where either you've already done this shifting, or this is a shifting that's being called for through you, to really look at how you already have certain elements of that goal in your reality. How is this true? So for example, I want to build a tarot reading enterprise where I employ all these different tarot readers, right? So if I were doing this work, then I would look at, okay, well, in doing that, to doing what I am doing, I would still be reading tarot. I would still be making videos. I would still be talking about what I've learned and the experiences that I had with people everywhere I go. I would still use the same website that I have. So that's just an example of how you can compare where you want to be to where you're at, and pull out the realities that are already manifested for you. Because in doing that, you're lending your energy to, I already have this, I already have this, I already have this. And as you manifest from that place of already have this imagination power, this pretending power, is an assurance that you have the energetic flow to bring the rest of the things that are connected with that to physicality. Let's see what we have next. The King of Earth, the Messenger of Earth, and the Page of Earth. For some of you, there is a father figure or an ancestor that's passed, and this ancestor is giving physical gifts. I feel like you're finding little things. You may be finding coins. You may be finding messages. Somehow you're finding messages. I feel like the messages are synchronicities. I feel that you're noticing in your environment a lot more signs. For some of you, you are involved with the signs of Earth, which are Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo, on some level, as far as your own birth chart is concerned. And what is happening is your connection to this sign is influencing how you go about while you're waiting for this great opportunity to come in. While you're waiting for this great opportunity to come in, you're using your resources and lending to your advancement. So some of you are investing in whatever this project is for you. Some of you are donating, and some of you are like flipping houses, cars, on eBay, something like that, because whatever this goal is, I feel a strong like financial, this is a financial goal for you, and you're like, I have the power in me to create it. I can create it. I can create the situation. I could take my situation from where I'm at. I can master manifestation using my powers of my imagination, and I can bring in this opportunity and this wealth that I'm building. The next layer of cards we have out is the Two of Air, the Temptation card, which is Major Arcana, the Devil, 15, and the Page of Water. So for some of you, what you're looking to manifest is a relationship as well. You would like to communicate some love with this Capricorn person who you've thought about lately a lot. And there's this Capricorn person who I feel like you got into a situation with them, and it has to do with the older generation. So the parents or grandparents, depending on where you're at in the situation. And it has something to do with children as well. And so with this disagreement, you're really thinking about it. You see how you may have stood your ground in a way that was honoring your fears and your dark side, really. Like, in some way you honored your dark side. So that means you might have gone off on somebody, you may have been rude, you may have been disrespectful, you may have downright just did this person wrong in some way, and now that's on your mind. For others of you though, I do feel like there is a Capricorn person in your life, and you're looking at how this person is interacting with their child and the mother of their child, and you are really attracted to this person, but you're feeling on guard. You're okay with the child, but when you think about this person talking to their child's other parent, it really like makes you go into this whole insecure phase in your mind, and you know that this is just thoughts that you're conjuring. So I feel like during this time you're waking up to that, and you're really like noticing how you're creating some worries in your mind that you didn't need to. And the Capricorn person is doing their own thing. They're not even looking at the person that you're enamored with. They communicate, but they don't interact. They communicate what needs to be communicated, but they don't interact. So if you had a question if the person that you're emotionally attached to is having relations with their child's other parent, no, they're not. It's all in your head. It's all in your head. But here's the thing. If you keep focusing that way, you will create a situation that is a temptation for your partner. And, you know, then they'll be forced to make a choice. Where if you can appreciate that this person is really just handling their business with their children, their family obligations, the things that give them peace, knowing that they're doing their job. Because I really get that this is your boyfriend or your husband. If you can really wrap your mind around this person is trying to be honorable and upright and handle their obligations, and if you can make peace with that, then you're going to find a whole new level of love transform within your partnership. Also, you're going to get past this old cycle of lack and limitation and insecurity and jealousy, because it's really not working well for you. It makes you very angry when you think about those ideas, and then it's like you and your partner start to argue, and your partner's like, none of that even happened. Like, go ask such and such, or talk to her if you want to know, or ask him if you want to know, check my messages, whatever. Your partner is like done fighting about this. And so, you know, if you want this stuff to stop, then this is about you gaining some control over your fiery, passionate imagination that is taking you down this spiral of insecurity and jealousy. I feel like there's some of that there. I feel like you and your partner don't get to spend time as much together as you would like to because of other obligations. Your partner may be a student living somewhere else, like you guys may be in university and you're living separate from one another, or for some reason the job schedule is off between you and your partner. And so even when you are available and you have time to enjoy at your leisure, it's like your schedules don't mix. So it is a challenge to really have the physical connection, and that's part of what's fueling the insecurities and jealousy. You have to find a way to make some connecting time to connect, so you can remind yourselves of your own place in each other's lives. Mostly you would like to remind yourself of your place in your partner's life and how your partner really does feel about you, and stop going off of this made up situation in your head. I do feel that somebody's been waiting for a business deal to come through, and you're still in talks. I feel that you're very optimistic with the idea, but the deal is getting held up and slowed down. And I mean, it made a little bit of progress, but it hasn't come full circle, and it hasn't been enacted because there's a reason why you're not able to just make this happen like that, like you usually do in business. And so where you run into a roadblock, stop and ask your universe, ask whatever power it is that you're believing in, your love source, God, your science, your angels, your guides, your ancestors. Ask them, how is this blessing me right now? Because everything in my life is always working out for me. So how is this roadblock? How is this stall? How is this holdup working on my behalf? Where is the advantage for me in this position? Because you are at an advantageous position, yeah, but it's not going the way you thought it was going to go. And so there's the rub. Okay, so let's find one additional message to close this out with the Wisdom of the Golden Path cards for the sign of Cancer for February 2018. Okay. Positive future. This is awesome. Look at that. You're walking on to a positive future. So if this deal for whoever this is does not go through, if this situation with this relationship, if you can do the work that I talked about in regards to your own jealousies and insecurities, you're walking on to a positive future. If this deal falls through and does not work out because this hang up and that hiccup and you're just like, hold on, the energy is saying, nope, don't do it, then a better deal is coming for you. There is a positive future ahead of you, and you are really good at bringing in whatever this is you're trying to. For a lot of you, this is money. For others of you, this is about your relationships with other people. And so where something is not working out, it's because something better is lined up for you. And if you can keep that in mind, you will be walking on to your positive future. So let's read the author's message regarding this card. It says, your present situation is determined by your past actions. To change your future requires you to make different decisions today. Live life as though every moment is a miracle, and remember that if one door closes, another opens. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Follow your heart and intuition and know that everything in your life unfolds at the best possible time and in the most beneficial way. You are a radiant being full of light. Be inspired by love and have confidence in your ability to create the life that you dream of. Put your ideas into action, for they have the ability to manifest endless blessings through the endless light of love and creativity you hold within you. Everything around you is made up of energy, so if you want to attract positive things into your life, start by giving off some positive energy. Remembering that everything is first created in the mind. Have a vision of what it is you would like to create. Set clear goals for all you would like to accomplish, for in doing this, you will achieve more in a shorter period of time. As Napoleon Hill said many years ago, a goal is a dream with a deadline. The affirmations for you for February 2018 are: the decisions I make now result in a positive future. The loving thoughts I generate now create greater love. I stand in the light of love and know that all unfolds at the most perfect time. So definitely, if something doesn't work out, like I said, don't sweat it. Something greater is opening up for you. And by stop trying to knock down the door that the universe has closed to you, you can walk on to all of the ones that are open that guide you, and they are all doorways to your positive future. So keep your head up and be bold enough to make a decision not to keep chasing something that doesn't want you, and go for that which does. My website is available if you like a personal consultation about any of this, so we can get details as it applies just to you. And to find out more about the free readings and all the products and services that I have available at LPHtarot.com. That's LPHtarot.com. As in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours, and of course me and mine. Until next time.